Good morning, race fans, or perhaps buongiorno would be appropriate as we welcome our King of the Pack competitors all the way from the rolling countrysides of Italy. We're fortunate to feature a wide array of Italian vehicles, including some boutique classics as well as some contemporary modern day A to B cruisers. Old versus new will be squaring off today, and who takes it is anybody's guess. Our drivers will first compete in a round of qualifying with the top four fastest single lap times advancing onto a four-car, four-race points battle tournament. The winner of that points tournament will officially be crowned our King of the Pack. Now, without further ado, let's get you to the grid. Alright, so kicking things off for us today, we have the 1968 Lamborghini Miura P400S. I just love that purple color, it looks so good. And so does that time, with a 4.457. Let's check out run number 2, see if we can improve on that. Ooh, get a little loose and just not enough speed to carry through the corner. Let's see if we can get a replay on what happened there. Everything's good out of 1. A little wiggle coming off there, that transition to the fat track, and cost us all the momentum. We'll see if that 4.457 can hold. Up next, we have the 2016 Fiat 500X. Ooh, that thing is zippy. What time we have? A 3.749. That is quite impressive. Can we improve on that? In lane 2. Looking fast. Is it as fast? No, a 3.96. But regardless, we are on the pole with that one. Here's a 2019 Fiat 500 Turbo. Hence the name should be a bit quicker than its counterpart. But no, a 4.229. Moves us into second. Can we improve? Close, but no. 4.308. Up next, the 1965 Alfa Romeo Giulia Sprint GTA. And we're quick, a 4.143. That moves us into second. Can we improve? No, a 4.647. That officially pushes the Lambo to the bubble. So I'll nervously watch the final contestant, which is our 2016 Alfa Romeo Giulia. Here's an anxious Lambo fan looking on. Alright, a 4.457 is what we need to beat to make the field. I don't think it's going to happen here. No, a 4.895. Last chance for the Giulia. Ooh. We just lost all momentum. Cannot make it around the turn. Let's see what happens here. Little wiggle. Maybe just too much contact with the walls slowed him down. And, yeah, not the kind of end you want. But after that result, our pole sitter is the Fiat 500X, followed by the Alfa Romeo Giulia 65 edition, our blue Fiat 500 Turbo, and our purple Lamborghini Miura barely makes the field. And race number 1 is underway. What a move by the Fiat Turbo. Dive under his counterpart there and takes the win. Let's get a slow-mo replay of that. So the Fiat 500X goes a little high. The Turbo maintains his line, stays underneath. And a nice clean run by everyone involved. We all finished. Our current points leader is the blue Fiat with 4, black Fiat with 3, Alfa Giulia with 2, and the Lambo crosses the line backwards to score 1 point. Alright, let's check race 2. The Lambo starting on the pole. Black Fiat in second position. Big collision there, and another brilliant move by the blue Fiat to gain some ground. Giulia crosses the line in front. Lambo can't finish. Fiat can't finish, or the 500X that is. Let's see what happens. So the Fiat and Lambo collide, spin each other out. The Giulia is able to shoot by, and the blue Fiat dives underneath. Another clean pass, landing them now with 7 points. Alfa Romeo with 6, heading into race 3. Let's see if the other two can get involved. Blue Fiat starting on the pole. Good opportunity here to get some distance in the points. Nice wire-to-wire win there. And do we have another DNF by the same two cars? I don't know what's going on with them. They're like little siblings fighting in the back seat. They just cannot get out of each other's way. That's 2 races in a row they wreck each other out. And I'm also curious, do we have some track interference? Right there by the fan at the bottom of the screen, you see them leave. The track wiggles. But race protocol decides it was not enough of an impact to truly affect the outcome. So we head into the final race. Blue Fiat ahead 11, Alfa Romeo with 9. Oh, he holds off the Lambo. The blue Fiat gets it across the line, and the 3rd straight DNF for our pole sitter heading into this tournament. Can't help but think this is not how he expected his day to go. So we're heading down, clean out of 1. The Giulia, a good run, just keeps his line, keeps a straight line speed. The Fiat has to battle with the Lambo a little bit. Almost powers his way through, but the Giulia, excellent blocking to secure the victory. And with that victory, it looks like we now have a tie atop the leaderboard between the Giulia and the blue Fiat 500. So in a King of the Pack first, we'll be heading to an overtime shootout. Our 2 drivers will compete head-to-head in alternating lanes until one of them is able to win 2 in a row. Alright, so in race 1 we have the Giulia starting on the inside lane, the Fiat on the outside. Clean start, great block by the Giulia, and he cruises to a victory. A bit of a slow time, but that doesn't matter here. You just got to cross the line first. Yeah, the Fiat tried to make a move there. You could see the Giulia just slammed the door shut, was able to keep enough momentum to carry through the turn and hold that lead. Great run. So race 2 coming up. We're going to switch lanes. The Fiat will be on the inside, Giulia on the outside, and the Fiat has to win to keep this thing going. A win by the Giulia secures it. Great jump by the Fiat. He had it, but lost it. What happened? What a heartbreaker for the Fiat. Huge lead, huge jump. He must have just lost focus there. He hits the wall, spins it out. Our cameraman loses him for a second, and the Giulia just punches through, unfazed, to win the tournament. What a fantastic finish. So after all that excitement, our final results are in 4th place, the black Fiat. After qualifying on the pole, only finishing with 3, and actually DNFing the final 3 races of the event. Very disappointing afternoon for him, I am sure. In a not-so-distant 3rd place, the purple Lambo, coming in with just 4, 3 points in that final race, being a majority of his points there. 2 DNFs for him as well. Tied at 13 and going into overtime, the blue Fiat Turbo, and is just bested barely by the 65 Alfa Romeo Giuliani in overtime. What a fantastic tournament that was. Very sloppy on some ends, but the top level competition was fantastic. And with that, we say congratulations to all our competitors. Congratulations to the Giulia. Congratulations to our fans. Thank you for sticking around, and we'll see you at the next one.